And then our last region is the Midwest, where Michigan is the #1 overall seed. No surprise. I think, honestly, they got the easiest draw out of all these brackets, in my opinion. They would have to, in the second round, play Georgia or St. Louis. Georgia hasn't been playing the greatest lately. St. Louis could be a sneaky fun team to watch with Robbie Avila, but they've been dropping a couple of games here and there, and they didn't even make it to their conference tournament championship. So I don't know how much of a test they'll be for Michigan. And then down here, the 12 and the 5, you got Akron, who might be a sneaky pick against Texas Tech, because Texas Tech is without JT Toppin, and that's huge. I wish they had still had JT Toppin, because I would think they would have given Michigan a run for their money if they did end up matching up. Christian Anderson's still an amazing guard, so he might be able to, pull off a run here just with him alone, but Texas Tech is a little bit weaker than they would be at full strength. And then you got Alabama on Hofstra. If Alabama and Texas Tech meet up in the second round, I think that would be another interesting matchup to look for. And the last portion of the bracket here, we got Tennessee versus the 11 seed playing game. I don't think Tennessee is playing their greatest basketball right now, so depending on who comes out of that playing game, you could get a potential, upset pick for that one. Virginia, I think they're a good team. They just battled Duke, but Duke was down some starters. But they did battle. They do have a good record in the ACC. It's kind of tough to tell right now how good of a team they actually are. Kentucky and Santa Clara, I really like this game. I think this is another upset alert here. Santa Clara has been playing really good in the WCC. They're a really sneaky pick. I think Kentucky is one of the most inconsistent teams in the country. With all the money that they paid those players, they just completely underwhelmed. I think that's an interesting matchup to look out for. And then Iowa State here. Honestly, with how this bracket's looking, it's pretty likely that you see an Iowa State versus Michigan matchup to go to the Final Four. But yeah, really excited for this March Madness. Best time of the year. Can't wait to be sitting on the couch watching all these games, and let's see what happens, and let's go.